أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم وإذ قال لقمان لبنيه وهو يعظه يا بني لا تشرك بالله إن الشرك لظلم عظيم
أنزلنا عليك القرآن لتشقى إلا تذكرة لمن يخشى
ووصينا الإنسان بوالديه حملته أمه وهنا على وهن وفصاله في عامين أن اشكر لي ولوالديك إلي المصير.
What's wrong, Kholidah? It was wonderful. I love your voice.
No, I'm just touched with this verse. Look at the meaning.
Inshallah.
Actually, I remember my parents. I remember the struggle of my parents. They always hide their hardness and show only their happiness to me. I truly love them.
Sure, I feel you. But what a nice daughter you are, that you remember them this way. I mean, yes, sometimes I also think about my parents, and that's true. Like, they are always trying their best for giving us the best. I feel it since I was a child, but I also miss them.
Sometimes I feel guilty because I haven't tried my best for making them proud to me. So, what do you think? What can I do?
Never mind, Khol. You don't need to feel guilty. I'm sure that they are proud of you. You're trying your best here now. And personally, I think we don't need to do anything big for our parents by only always trying our best in our studying, reciting our best prayer for them, and showing our best attitude in front of them. Those are already made them glad with us.
I do agree with you. So, from now, I will always pray to my parents, and yeah, I will do my best on my studying and Quran. Thank you.
Yes, I also hope that I will always can to give my best effort, especially here in this boarding school, right?
Right.
By the way, talking about this, do you know the story of Uwais Al-Qarni? He was a special person who lived in the era of Rasul, and he was well known with his great story with his mother. Do you know him?
Uwais Al Qorni. I think I have ever heard, but can you tell me the full version of the story?
Actually, it's just one of the stories of him that I really love the most. The story is about Uwais Al-Qarni, who wanted to meet Rasulullah in Medina. Because even though he lived in the same era with Rasul, he had never met Rasulullah. Okay, here we go. Uwais Al-Qarni was a young man who only lived with his mother, who was blind. And he lived in the outskirts of Yemen. So it was far from Medina, the place where Rasulullah lived at that time. He was a poor, but also he was a very nice son. He loved his mother so much. He even said, "It would never come out of my mother's mouth unless I would do whatever she wanted."
So the deep
deep words of a son. And finally, one day, he had an intention to meet Rasulullah in Medina. So he went from Yemen to Medina by only walking and finally arrived in Medina. Unfortunately, Rasul wasn't there, so he couldn't meet Rasulullah. Actually, he wanted to wait for Rasul, but before going to Medina, his mother gave him a message to don't take too long time because she needed him so much. Then she recalled that message and finally went back to Yemen without meeting Rasul. The story showed me how he prioritized his mother than anything else in this world, even though Rasulullah SAW. So the story was really touched and taught me the Birrul Walidain meaning. Because sometimes I do think that I haven't given my best to prioritize my parents.
Yes.
I tend to think for myself first. That is why this story is something special in my heart.
Yes, I do agree with you. It's amazing. It's a wonderful story, you know? And wow, Uwais is an amazing son. He always obeyed his mother. And talking about Uwais, I think I have ever heard a bit of his story that he carried his mother to go to the Mecca because his mother had a dream to do Hajj. Didn't he?
He did. I know this story.
Wow. And you know, when they arrived in front of Kaaba and his mother asked to him, "What should I pray for you?" And then he answered, "Please pray to Allah for forgiving your sin. It's enough for me." With a romantic relationship, right? Wow. So, from now, I will increase my spirit and I will always pray for my mother, my father, both of them. And of course, I will try my best on studying, perhaps, and Quran.
Yes, me too also.
Thank you, Ghaida, for
Yes,
your
thank you.
motivation.
Have you eaten?
I haven't eaten. You wanna eat?